And speaking of Donald Trump, let's go ahead and get the politics on out the way. Uh, Donald Trump's 20 core promises to make America great again. All right. So again, we are trying to be bipartisan. While we talked about the Democrats a certain way, we're going to talk about the Republicans the same type of way. And then there's Donald Trump. I don't know if we can consider him either, but he has 20 core promises to make America great again. And we're going to start at, should we start at 20 or should we start at 1? Let's start at 20. Let's count down. All right, let's count down then. The 20 core promises to make America great again by Donald Trump. Number 20, unite our country by bringing it to new and record levels of success. Unite our country by bringing it to new and record levels of success. 19, secure our elections. Include same-day voting, voter identification, paper ballots, and proof of citizenships. 18, deport pro-Hamas radicals and make our college campuses safe and patriotic again. I don't know about that one already. Pro-Hamas radicals, deport pro-Hamas radicals. So for those that feel like, yeah. So if you out here saying free Palestine, they gonna deport your ass. Yeah. Let's keep it going. Number 17, keep men out of women's sports. I mean, yeah, we can all agree with that one. And that woman that they said that was in the Olympics, that was a boxer, the one that won from wherever she was from. She was a woman. She was not a transgender. She does look manly. She does have a high level of testosterone in her system, but she was a woman and she is suing anybody who says otherwise. So the Doja podcast salutes the womanhood of the woman who beat up the other woman in the Olympics. That's all we're going to say. Moving right along. 16, cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, radical gender ideology, and other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content on our children. So they're going to cut federal funding. I hear that they're trying to cut the Department of Education altogether. And this sounds like some Project 2025 type of agenda. But, Trump loves the blacks. Keeping it moving. 15, cancel the electric vehicle mandate and cut costly and burdensome regulations. They say Elon Musk and Trump is besties now, but it seems that Trump is not going to be with all the Tesla trucks that y'all got running around here with. So they canceling all that. We were moving into electric vehicle type of time. 14, fight for and protect Social Security and Medicare with no cuts, including no changes to the retirement age. Okay. That's been something that they've been saying that they've been working against. It's been said that the Republicans have been working against Social Security and they have plans on raising the age and cutting it altogether. But Trump's 20 core promises says that he is going to fight to protect Social Security. So we'll see if that happens. 13, keep the U.S. dollar as the world's reserve currency. It currently isn't the world's reserve currency, and it's steady dropping. And that is kind of thanks to Trump. But not only just thanks to Trump, but, we also have dug quite the hole, us Americans, with our currency. So let's see if we can raise the dollar again. 12, strengthen and modernize our military, making it without question the strongest and most powerful in the world. I thought that's something that already has been said, done, and regarded. United States Army, military, Navy, Air Force is the most powerful in the world. We also spend more money on our military than most countries have to spend, period. So that's nothing new. And they probably could cut some of that budget because ain't nobody doing shit to us. 11, rebuild our cities, including Washington, D.C., making them safe, clean, and beautiful again, and get rid of all them homeless and all them black folks. That's bad jokes. I added that last part. I'm going to go ahead and say that's just me. That's my bad jokes. I apologize. Catch me at the door with the DVDs. Y'all know the rest. Okay, moving right along. Number 10 of Trump's core promises to make America great again. Stop the migrant crime epidemic. Demolish the foreign drug cartels. Crush gang violence and lock up violent offenders. Does that start with Trump or end with Trump? Again, we got plenty where that came from. Meet us at the door for the DVDs. I like that, though. Stop migrant crime. Demolish the foreign drug cartels. They just caught El Chapo's partner in crime. So, yeah, they going to keep, trying to stop the cartel, but the cartel is America. Anyway, moving right along. Number 9, end the weaponization of government against the American people. This is for Trump, by Trump. You know what I'm saying? This is like a FUBU, but with Trump. Trump feels that the current president has weaponized the government and the law of our country against him. I don't think so. I think that Trump has just been breaking the law. He and all of his entourage have been becoming felons faster than you can say Saskatchewan. I don't know where I got that from. But anyway, moving right along. Number 8. Just move right along, those. Prevent the World War III. Restore peace in Europe and the Middle East and build a great Iron Dome missile defense shield over our entire country. All made in America. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna move right along. Number 7. And that's kind of one that's hard to disagree with, but the Iron Dome thing, that's just kind of like we're gonna build the wall thing. Again, we do have one of the best missile defense systems in the world, and by the time the missile get over here, it's definitely gonna be shot down. But, who can argue with that one? Number 7, defend our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our fundamental freedoms, including the freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and the right to keep and bear arms. That's self-explanatory. We definitely can agree to keep and stand behind that particular promise. But there will be amendments to the type of arms that you need the right to keep. I'll just say that. Number 6, large tax cut for workers and no tax on tips. Okay, no tax on tips. Whatever that means, however that does for the economy, I'm all for it. We'll see if who can pull it off. I hear that both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are promising to add a bill that would place a no tax on tips agenda in place. So we'll see who gets it done. Number 5, stop outsourcing and turn the United States into a manufacturing superpower. The problem is the folks just don't want to do that. They don't want to do those jobs. The materials just cost so much less in other countries, and we just ain't gonna stop buying from Taiwan and made from China, products made from overseas. It is what it is, and I love foreign Asian cars. I'm just say that too, and Euro cars for that matter. So shout out to all those outsourced overseas low priced material, high price cost things that we can buy. I ran out of words. I ran out of words. I apologize. Keep it moving. Number 4, make America the most dominant energy producer in the world by far. I'm about to choke on my own words, trying to use Donald Trump's words. I feel like Donald Trump by saying all these promises that I know that he's not going to keep. Number three, end inflation and make America affordable again. End inflation and make America affordable again. Let's see who can do it. Let's see who can pull it off. Um, is it Biden's fault? Is it Trump's fault? We'll see in the next few years where inflation goes from here. I hear that inflation is already going down, but then again, I hear that gas and chicken still costs an arm and a chicken leg. Yeah, these jokes just keep on coming. Number two, carry out the largest deportation of operation in American history. They trying to get rid of those foreigners, those Mexican foreigners to be exact. But there are more than just Mexican immigrants in the country. We have people coming over from Africa, from China, people coming over from Russia, Ukrainians. Some of everyone has been trying to get into the country, and they say that we have a migrant crisis. So will they round folks up and deport them all? Will that be humane? Will that be handled in the right way? I don't think so, but that's time will tell. That's something that we can't completely disagree with, but we also got to remember that America was built on immigrants. The majority of Americans are immigrants or were immigrants at some point. So I don't believe in the propaganda of the fact that saying that the borders were open because of the new administration, even though the last administration did kick out a lot of Muslims and Mexicans and separated the Mexican families from their kids. But that's neither here nor there. But that's just something that you might want to factor in as a tactic that would probably be put in place if we do have a large deportation operation like the America's never seen before. And number one, seal the border. Stop the migrant invasion. So 1 and 2 can possibly be the same thing. And that also sounded like number 10. So stop the migrant invasion, stop migrant crime epidemic, and have the largest deportation operation in American history. Those are Donald Trump's 20 core promises to make America great again. I apologize for taking so long getting through those drastic lies of politics. But hey, maybe he will carry those things out if he is elected, that is. And even if he isn't, I hope that some of those things that were promised actually do come true for our great country of America. So, how y'all feel about that?
Excellent.
Great. We're gonna move on to the next topic. The next topic that we have. Go ahead and get the wrapping things up a little bit. We talked about Kamala Harris. We talked about Lil Woody. We talked about Donald Trump. We talked about the lady who had the chicken wings. And we talked about Scott Jackson. So now I guess there's nothing else left but to talk about the Olympics. What a great event.